I have a serious question to ask all the viewers here. Are there too many waifus in this game? Because I have seen this question come up a bunch of times now. Where are the husbandos? Yes, that's right. If you recall, in the last, 3 rated banners, we've had 1, 2, 3 waifus back to back to back, and that doesn't exclude our next hunter as well. This is the next rated banner hunter. You've probably seen her in our lobby. She's coming out very soon, though I guess she's not really a waifu, she's more of a mommy-fu. I can't believe I just said that, but clearly there is a trend going on. We have a constant stream of female characters. Where are all the buff men? I know that's a wild question to ask. We have Yuso here, but I really want to know what everyone else thinks. Are there too much fan service hunters going on in the game right now? Do you want to see more strong men in this game? I can't believe I'm asking this, but it's actually a serious question. This does drive some people away from games if the game just keeps pumping out female characters one after the next. I know some of you do enjoy it. I'm certainly one of those people, but it does drive the question, are the devs too focused on female characters or not? Because as you can see, there is no shortage of them. But just before we begin, do not forget to support the channel. We are ranked number 1 with almost 7,000 supporters. Insane, thank you everyone very much. I am still giving out hundreds of codes every single day until we run out. But do not worry, there will be more codes coming out, so just support us. I guarantee that every single person who gets 1 point on the program will get a code, so do check. I do send them out routinely. And to check, you just go to your My page, you press the supporter tab, and once you go here, you scroll down all the way and you'll probably see a code right here. So do check it, because a lot of you haven't checked this yet and you're missing out on potential codes that I have sent you. And on the topic of waifus, yes, I know, I'm not the one who should talk about them because I do have this I have this virus that has really infected me and it's hard to get rid of it. And I clearly use all the hot waifu skins on my thumbnails, but anyways, congrats to Ab for being the first commenter on our last video, that being shot priority, and also a shout out to Vizzy for being the first commenter on our most recent video. Congrats to both of you, and enjoy your very exclusive Discord roles. Now I know what you're thinking, well Zaf, there have been a lot of male characters released in the past, and you're right actually. I'm not opposing that. If we go to the codex here, let's see. How many new hunters have we had lately? So we start off with Choi, he was a husbando, and then we had Silvermane Yunu, he's a furry, that's fine. So we had 2 male characters, but then we had, if I recall correctly, we had Cha, she was released, and then we had Alicia, then we had Malin, and then we have that new fire unit. So we had 4 back-to-back-to-back female characters, and that does concern some people. We get new hunters every 3 weeks, so for the past 2 months or so, we've only had new female characters, and if you recall, with the recent updates coming out, the new skins, that being for Jiwoo, Emma as well, they are both swimsuit skins, but none of our other hunters, that being the male hunters, are getting a skin, at least not soon. Emma is getting one as well, so that's 3 skins for 3 female hunters, and none for our male hunters. The only reason why I do bring this up is because some people of the community do actually hate fan service. I'm not someone that hates it, but I do get annoyed if it's constantly pumped out. Now, right now, I think it's fine. We will have 4 female characters back to back, and if I just quickly hop into the roadmap here, you can see we're actually getting a male hunter coming out, so not too bad. This is the July update, so in July we're getting that female hunter, which is perfectly fine. Not a problem, of course. So that means after 4 consecutive female hunters, we're getting a male one, and then we have 3 hunters in between the next male hunter. We have Godo coming out, of course. That's all the way in December. So I am wondering, is the September, October, and November hunter all going to be female, or are they going to mix male hunters in there? I'm actually not too sure. If they do that, I think that's still fine. A 1-to-3 ratio is perfectly okay. I think the devs are playing to their player base by pumping out more female hunters. Though I do want some of our male hunters getting some love. There haven't been any male skins so far. I guess if Gogan he should be getting a skin. If he doesn't, then that's probably a bit strange. Though I wonder what he's gonna wear. I'm guessing he might wear the gi, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, sorry if I didn't, that he used for his training. I could be wrong, but that could be a potential skin. That's just my guess. Again, sorry for the pronunciation if I got it wrong. Do correct me in the comments. But anyways, it still drives the question, are there too many female hunters being pumped out? I'm not too sure just yet. I do have to see a trend. So far, we have a 4 hunter trend, but that is being broken by Gogunhee, so we just have to wait and see. Again, the game's only 50 days old, so there's a lot of growth left. Actually, on that note, if we're getting so many new hunters, how am I supposed to summon for all of them? Oh boy. This game is sounding more pay to win now that I think about it. Though, of course, they're not required to summon for, but as a content creator, I can't skip out on any of them. So Soul Leveling Rise is becoming a very expensive game to play. I do feel for every single one of you players who are free to play, it must be hard skipping some hunters. But again, the whole premise of this video is just to see what the community thinks, so do let me know in the comments if you think there's not enough husbandos, if you want more waifus or mommy waifus. Oh boy, I said it again, because I have seen my comments over and over again. When are the devs going to release new buff hunters, ones we can pretend we're playing as? Because as much as I love a female character, it's hard to put myself in their shoes. I want to be someone like Gogunhee, who absolutely decimates any enemy in their sights using his fists. But again, I do have no problem playing female characters. It's actually quite fun. Doesn't really matter to me, but I do want a shared experience on both ends. So do let me know what you think in the comments. And also, I'm so excited for guilds. Again, I do highly recommend joining our Discord server if you want to find a guild. I am actively looking for the biggest whales to join me, because with guild bosses coming out, you obviously need a fantastically strong guild. So come join our Discord server. If you don't end up in my guild, we will have guild recruitment regardless, having multiple guilds that you can join. We have a very large community, so do join us. That way you'll never miss out on the fun. And I do want to remind you, for Thomas Andre, he's probably not going to come out anytime soon, as far as I'm aware. The devs did do an interview recently, and I think at the earliest he might come in January. I could be wrong, but based on what the devs said, 2024 is not looking like the year for Thomas Andre, maybe 2025, to better match the story, of course. I know I'm personally very excited to see him come join us, because they are a hunter I'm going to summon all the way to A5 instantly, maybe even my first hunter to get all the way to A10, because I know for a fact the power creep will be extremely strong, and Thomas Andre will be one of those hunters that every single person will summon for, because they will be super overpowered. But yeah, that's all I had for you today. Again, be sure to support us if you haven't already. We are ranked number 1, so a big thank you to everyone in our community. Be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. That is, if you want more content like this, and do drop a like. This was Zaf signing out.